Hello everybody, my name is Caleb Van Riper. I'm going to go ahead and do a tutorial for my buddy Tony. He's wanting to get into streaming with OBS, and I want to show him how to make a stinger transition using Adobe Premiere Pro. You got to export it a certain way or else it won't work properly. So that's pretty much what this video is. So essentially, I just slapped in a basic template. I'll do this again. Cut that one out. I like this template a lot. It looks clean. I made some designs in Adobe Illustrator. Let the render go in. And you can see it's a little, it's a perfect stinger transition, to be honest. So that's what I used. So this is your movie title. You can change that up. Has a little animation and it goes out. I'm going to change this to all caps in my Twitch name. You can edit the colors and whatnot. Then, in order to export it, you have your video here. It says Caleb JVR. In order to export properly so that it can be transparent in the background, you have to go to File, Export, and then Media. And these are the settings you're going to want to do. I'm going to save these settings. So I'll just walk you through real quick. So you want to make sure it's on QuickTime. You'll probably be on the default, which I believe is H.264. So click on this drop down, hit QuickTime. This is my preset, but what you're going to see is something else. So you want to change this to GoPro Cineform RGB 12-bit with alpha at maximum bit depth. Once you click that, you can change your name. I'm going to call this Stinger Transition. You just hit save. As for the settings over here, you want to make sure that your quality is set to the max. Scroll down. Make sure this is ticked right here. So RGBA 12-bit with alpha. The alpha is the most important thing because that means that you have an actual transparent background for the video. You want to hit this too, and this is the last setting you need. So hit use maximum render quality, and then hit export. Now that you got that all set up and good to go, you're going to see I have this stinger animation transitioning from home to the intermission page. So this transitions from one scene to another using the scene transition stinger right here. You see, technically I normally have a different screen right here, but I don't have that set up currently. So what you do in order to get this up and running and working properly, you want to go to this little settings thing right here. It says transition properties. You hit that, and this should be under here. If it isn't, you can reset the view. But you go to stinger properties, and then you want to find your video. So this is where I saved my video. You hit OK, and the tricky part, each animation is different. You want to time it perfectly. So I have mine set to 20. You just have to play around with the seconds. So this is per seconds. Currently 20 works great. So if this was 0, which I believe is the normal value, I'll just set that to 0 real quick. I'll show you what happens. Nothing happens, exactly. So if you go to the properties again, let's say you try to play around with 5 seconds. You can see how it doesn't exactly, you can see the cut. You can see the jump. So you want to go and make sure you find the right value. For me, it was 20 seconds. So this is a 20-second animation, essentially. So we looking good. That's pretty much it. You can do the same with literally any other animation in Adobe Premiere Pro. So